We'll have a stoppage and a line change for these two sides. As we'll have a free kick in a very dangerous spot for the Risers. Could be the first real test. It's taken short. Now plays it back to one-timer. That one goes wide just inside on the inside foot of Daniel Arellano. Here's an opportunity saved by the Swerve. Playing with fire right now as that shot gets saved. And Cincinnati Swerve will fire one down the field and quickly out of his boxes. That's a dangerous area. Cleared away. Travis Schmidt playing with fire there, the Muskegon Risers goalkeeper. Schmidt 7 goals against this season. He averages just under 4 goals given up a game, 33 saves, and a 79% save percentage. That one intercepted. And now the Swerve can go the other way. Now they'll hold. That was a dangerous play from Travis Schmidt. Just in a dangerous spot to try, and that one, Cincinnati looking for a card early. Referee not going to give it heading to the turf. There was Thomas DeGrau. Sometimes in the early goings of games, as we're just about 6 minutes into this one in the first quarter, sometimes referees won't give a card early. Maybe if it's a little bit later in the game, they will give a card. Neal lays it off to Fiore. That's a lovely bit of skill. Intercepted, tackle one. Nephew. Trying to chest it down, doing really well was Arellano. And now the Risers can go the other way. No true test yet for each goalkeeper. Is now on the move. It's Real. That one goes just over the bar, hits the top of the glass. Of course, that's still in play. That one, however, is not, as the ball heads into the seats. But that glass just above the net, that is playable. Risers that's nice skill. Still Real. Takes a deflection, bounces off the boards, and now Real can keep it on the floor. This one will go all the way back to Schmidt. Maybe get a line change in for the Risers. Cincinnati doing a good job early, trying to find that pass in the middle. He saw Velasquez for the Risers, and now Cincinnati. Risers on the retreat, on the move. Shot saved by Schmidt. Rebound. It's going to fall into a dangerous spot. Pushed off the ball from Velasquez, and now Cincinnati can recover here. Lamar drops it back. Cincinnati now enjoying a little bit of possession on the ball. They haven't had a ton of it in the early going. It's just about the halfway point in quarter number one. That pass trying to get it up ahead. Lamar, and sends it into the bleachers. See the light show going around here. I really like the circulating lights here at Trinity Health Arena. That one sent in off the boards. Rebound. That's going to fall right to the feet of Lockie and given away. Intercepted. Cincinnati wins it. Nephew. He's got 2 goals, 0 assists, 2 points on the season. Sent long, bounces off the boards. A dangerous spot for Loss. Cody Loss sends it to the far side. Now Lockie. He plays catch with Real. 6.5 to go. Cody Loss. Loss just trying to find anything right in the middle, and that pass is going to get booted right into the stands. Hopefully our camera guy is all right. I think it may have hit the camera the way the camera was shaking after the fact. He was trying to find Daniel Ariano in a tight spot, but Thomas DeGraw did a really good job, and we're going to have some line changes here. No, we're going to take a step aside here for the media timeout. We're still knotted up at zeros. We'll be right back with the rest of the first quarter as you're watching MASL Soccer here on the National Soccer Network. Play. 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 The Muskegon Risers faithful seeing each other on the Jumbotron here as we're still tied up at zeros in this undefeated matchup between the Muskegon Risers and the Cincinnati Swerve. Winner takes sole position of the Great Lakes North Division. I know we're live here on YouTube, so shout out to anyone listening as here's a dangerous free kick for Brent Timmer. 5 goals on the season. Everyone just battling for position. Referee having a couple words with Joe Lockey, but just trying to get that edge on this critical free kick. Timmer lays it off, one-time shot across, and it's cleared away, and it goes out of play. But Cincinnati with a good chance. Nothing truly on net. Cincinnati, despite not having the ball the most, they have had the best chance. That one intercepted by Lamar, took a deflection off him at and down goes Cincinnati player, and that's going to be a foul. Sam Fiore heads to the turf. Again, if I pronounce a name wrong, correct me in the YouTube live chat. Always welcome to any corrections to make the broadcast as best as possible for our audience. That ball sent to the corner, and that one will get out of play. Also, some numbers may not have on the roster, so correct me on if there's a player wearing a different jersey. So open to all that stuff in the YouTube chat. Thank you for tuning in here on Roku and the National Soccer Network and the Muskegon Risers YouTube page. Make sure to drop a follow, subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. Share it with your friends and family. Risers right outside the box. Good bit of skill from Velasquez, and he gives it away. Here come the Swerve. And then intercepted by Jair Real. So 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's been a stalemate so far. Just being patient. You see Velasquez trying to get tied up in position. As that's a strike, takes a deflection. Plays it off the boards, and Jair has it. Gives it to his brother Marcos. Plays it back to Jair. To Marcos in a dangerous spot. Fires, and it's a great save. That's a well-worked strike and a well-worked chance from the Risers as Cincinnati comes up with a big-time save. Zavala switches play. Plays it back. Now here come the Swerve. Back to Fiore. Fiore has one from distance. Bounces off the boards. Trying to turn around. And now it's back in a dangerous spot. Zavala. That one goes wide. Referee's got to jump to get out of that one. In the corner. Cleared off the boards. It falls to Neal. And now Cincinnati Fury is forced to go all the way back with it. Fury, that pass a little bit bouncing for him. Trying to get it down on the turf. Chests it down. That's Nephew. Goes all the way back to the Swerve keeper. Sent long, off the boards. Player down, play still goes on, turning, and that one goes wide. Nathan Neal. And that one out of play. Neal with a really good chance. Nephew went down inside the penalty area. No call was awarded. Nothing was awarded from that. So just inside 30 feet here. There's a one-timer blocked away by Arellano. Now it's given away. Pressure's still on. That's Zavala in the corner. Great 1-2. And the Risers come up big to intercept that one. And this one will go all the way back. Up ahead turning. Trying to get out of pressure. Really great skill from Real, and he gets it up ahead to Timmer. Timmer, can he go himself? Timmer in the corner, and this one will get back and then cleared away. Thought maybe the goalkeeper should have covered that one up. Tied up, battling for position, and Nephew has it. Nephew switches the field. Come to this near side. Neal, ooh. Oh, thought he may have taken a big-time challenge. He doesn't. DeGrau loses it as Arellano plays it back. Abraham Arellano. 3.5 to play. Into the corner. The Risers laying it back outside of the foot shot. Hits a couple of Swerve bodies. Risers still have it back. Just inside their halfway line. Forced to go all the way back. Has it to Timmer. Timmer has a strike, and that's a great save. Lockie wanted it, thought he had it at his feet with a good chance. And now here comes the Swerve. Still the Swerve, still going. Great save by Schmidt. Novakovic with a great opportunity. Headed away by Arellano. Goes all the way back, and now these two teams are starting to figure things out a little bit offensively. Switches off the boards. Lockie goes down. Lockie wants a foul. He's going to get it. Lockie upset with maybe the tackle that came in. Zavala took him down from the Swerve. This near side. Sends it up. Velasquez. Velasquez wins it. No, doesn't. Now it's cleared away. That one will go all the way back to Schmidt. And we'll have a stoppage here. So this one right around the free kick line. Stepping up is Marcos Real. Marcos plays it short. And the shot, ooh, that went across the face of the goal. Off the volley, under 2 minutes to play. Marcos. Moving inside. Zietlow fires, and I think the goalkeeper got a glove on it. And now it's headed back by Nephew. But that's a good shot and a good save from Zietlow. He's got 1 assist on the year. Plays it short instead. Sends it long. Good shield from Lamar. Cleared off the boards. Still plays in Marcos. Here's an opportunity. Into the first goal. Jair Real 1-0 Risers. Marcos gets it inside. Jair just a little bit of space. Pass Fiore. And Muskegon strikes first. And what a big time goal that is to get the home crowd something to cheer about. It's been a stalemate outside of a couple chances from both teams as we reach under a minute to play, but a goal right before the intermission. And now the Risers want more. They send it up ahead. There's a shot that goes off the glass. Brett Timmer with that shot. That pass gets all the way. That might get intercepted by Ariano. Goalkeeper quick to come off his line. And now given away in a dangerous spot. And here come the Swerve. It's Neal. Neal gliding forward. Still Neal. Gets past Lockie, bounces it. And Schmidt covers it up just inside the penalty area. One last heave maybe in the first quarter. All the way up ahead. And it's one back by the Swerve. They might have a chance. This is DeGrau. DeGrau shielding, 15 seconds to go. Sent up ahead by Fiore. There's a strike, and that's a great finish. Eddie Zavala. What a goal, and we're tied up. Eddie Zavala puts it in the top bins. His second goal on the season. Now, I was just about to mention the Risers, that goal right before the first quarter ending, that might cause something going into the locker room for Cincinnati. Maybe a little bit disheartening for him, but you know what? Zavala said, I'm going to get a goal myself and make it 1-1. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. A very entertaining 2 minutes, last 2 minutes rather, as each team scores a goal. Let's take a look at those first quarter highlights. It was a bit of a slow start early on, but as this game got going a little bit later on in the first quarter, they found a little bit of creases of space and dangerous spots, like right there. That's a big-time save. This goalkeeper caught it in between his knees. And then eventually, there'd be a couple of chances from each team. They'd finally get it into some tight areas, but both teams so far have been really good of preventing a lot of good chances and preventing a lot of clear-cut chances. Outside of that one, Travis Schmidt came up big. And then that was a great glove save. These two teams, there's a reason why these two teams are undefeated. They're very good. And then Marcos Lopez to Jair Lopez. Unbelievable finish. And we thought maybe that could be the scoreline going into the end of the first. But Eddie Zavala, different ideas as he fires that one home with 8 seconds to go in the first quarter, and it's 1-1. We're going to step aside. We'll have the second quarter right after this one as you're watching Major Arena Soccer League here on the National Soccer Network.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
Start of the second quarter. 1-1 between the Muskegon Risers and the Cincinnati Swerve. The two top teams going at it. McKenzie trying to track it down, can't, shielded, and now here come the Risers the other way. They're on the move early. Hasevich lays it off, one-time pass across the face of the goal. Here's the captain, moving to his left, bounces off the glass, and now coming away are the Swerve. What a run this is, still going. Novakovic, it's 2-1. What a solo goal. Andrei Novakovic dribbled past the entire team. He gets past Zahidic right there and then puts it home past Schmidt. It's 2-1. The Trinity Health Arena crowd silenced right now as their team is down 2-1 in the biggest game of the season, fighting for playoffs, fighting for postseason. And here's a shot from distance. Took a deflection before and got to the goalkeeper. And they'll say the ball may have hit the top. Oh, thank you to Michael Nephew in the chat. He says Andrew Nephew is number 22. He said the last goal was by Jacob Pekarski. Speaking of 22, that is Jair Real. That ball goes out of play. So yeah, on the Cincinnati side, if I get anything wrong, please put it in the chat. I'd like to make sure I get it right. Fiore to Lamar. Back heel doesn't go far. It's Edwards. Velasquez. Real. Nice step over. Still Real. Real off the boards, headed away by Fiore. Pressure still there. Now it's cleared away, but the Risers keep it in a dangerous spot. And now here comes Nephew. Andre getting a lot of love in the chat right now, saying he's the MVP. Down goes Nephew. Marcos Real. Still Real. Takes a tumble. The ref going to pull it back. No, he won't. Now Nephew keeps it in. Velasquez. And now one back from Brandon Edwards, and now we'll have a stoppage. So I think the first goal then would be scored by Jacob Pekarski. I did say it was Eddie Zavala. So first goal for Cincinnati was scored by Jacob Pekarski. That'll be his fourth goal of the season. Here come the Risers. That one cut away. Here comes Cincinnati up ahead, and that could be a dangerous challenge. Is that going to be a card awarded? It's going to be our first blue card as Francesco Calabrese is going to head into the sin bin. So now a penalty advantage here for the Cincinnati Swerve. Drew Sessler in the chat says, what was that? Well, Drew, that's going to be a blue card for the Muskegon Risers. And we'll have a bit of a timeout here. And I got word that the Cincinnati goalkeeper, Alex Pinkney, he's wearing number 99 here today. See a lot of Cincinnati faithful in the chat, and we see a lot of Muskegon Risers faithful out in the crowd here tonight. So a penalty kick going to be awarded here for the Swerve. Novakovic is going to be the one to take for the Swerve. He, of course, scored that first goal, or the second goal, rather. The first goal came by Jacob Pekorski. But now here is Novakovic. Andrei Novakovic. He's got 1 goal already. He's got 7 entering today. Novakovic one-on-one. Novakovic saves by Schmidt. What a big-time save by Travis Schmidt. A couple of words afterwards exchanged. And now things will get covered up here. A 5-on-4 will be the advantage. Fiore stands over the ball. Fiore lays it short. Shot goes off the boards from Novakovic and then cleared away by Edwards. Fiore. Pekorski. Pekorski now gets it back from Fiore. Pekorski lays it back. Fiore thought about a one-time shot. Fires it in. Blocked by Lockie. Rebound. Oh, nearly off the boards. Fiore blocked again. Muskegon comes up big time and time again defensively. We're going to go real quick. Pekorski. Fiore. Sent across, and they go straight into the hands of Schmidt. Fired up by Schmidt. Headed away by Fiore. And coming out of his penalty area is Pinckney. He's had some pretty big saves here today. Fiore still on the man advantage. Sends it to Pekorski. Pekorski. Fiore. Trying to turn. Coming away with it is the Risers. And that one cleared away. Pinckney. Pekorski. Pekorski. Fiore. Pekorski, good pressure from the Risers, not letting anything up the middle. Fiore. Fiore back to Pekorski outside. Still Pekorski off the post. No! That's a goal. Bounced quickly off the boards back there. And the Cincinnati Swerve make it 3-1, and they take advantage of the man advantage. And a sliding challenge to win that one back. Sabinovich. Real. Jair Real trying to get past Real. It goes off the chest and now cleared up ahead. Here in the second quarter, Swerve up 3-1. And this is a dangerous spot for the Risers with under 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Can they find a way to get back in it? Playing it back in, that pass just a little bit behind Lopez. Real claiming for a handball. And that looked like to be the call. Real. Still Real, step over. Real, oh, that could have been a one-timer, and now it's put home. Off the rebound. The Muskegon Risers get a goal back. Arman Zahidic. I thought it could have got a one-timer from Sabinovich, But right spot, right time. And it's 3-2. Muskegon's right back in it. Zahadic with his second goal of the season, and the Risers are right back in it with 9.5 to go. Pinned up at the boards here. McKenzie. Plays catch with it on the far side. McKenzie gets it up and now intercepted. Real. Pinned up. Can he get past Novakovic? Now the Risers trying to gain some of that control that they had back in the first quarter. They were really good in that first quarter in terms of gaining some of that control. That one cleared away by McKenzie and over the glass, and will bounce back in, but out of play. They controlled, I would say, the majority of that possession in that first quarter, but all the goals came in late of that first quarter. And really in the second quarter, I mean, he obviously had the man advantage with the swerve. But here's Zahadic. Lays it off one time and intercepted by Novakovic. He's on the move. Novakovic, still Novakovic for his second goal of the game. Oh, it goes just wide. Off the glass. Pressure still on. Novakovic sends it across the face of the goal. Sent in Novakovic. Couldn't get it. Couldn't get it down. That could have been a really good goal. Novakovic with a couple of really good chances there. His first goal, his second goal could have been similar to his first goal. Lots of pace, but that's how quickly in arena soccer, how quickly this game can change end to end. As Zahadic just slows things down here. Hasovic in the corner. Turning at the boards. Oh, how did that one stay out? Zahadic on the rebound and then cleared away into the boards. I think we might take that media timeout, and I think we will. We're going to step aside here. It's 3-2 Cincinnati over the Muskegon Risers as you're watching MASL action here on the National Soccer Network. These two teams just about to get out of that media timeout. Risers trail 3-2 right now to the Swerve. Swerve 2 goals in this second quarter that have been the difference so far. My name is Ryan Glinsky. Thank you for spending your Friday evening on the National Soccer Network or the Muskegon Risers YouTube channel. Make sure to drop a follow, subscribe on all social media platforms. Cincinnati and Muskegon battle for the top of the Great Lakes North Division. It's a very good one right now. 3-2 the score. It started off a little bit slow, but as these teams started to get a groove here offensively, things have opened up, and we're seeing a really good matchup between the two top teams in the Great Lakes North. So standing over it right now is Zukic. Zukic just inside. 35 feet. Zukic to take, and it's a goal! We're knotted up at threes. The captain, El Capitan, has knotted it up. And folks, this is why these two teams are undefeated. We got a great game in front of you right now. It's 3-3. Right when the Swerve take a 2-goal lead, the Risers answer right back with 2 of their own. As they're trying to keep the pressure on. They're not going down lightly. Up ahead for Cincinnati, bounces off the boards. Dangerous spot, back heel, cleared away. And now Muskegon saying, I think they had a man downfield for a good chance. The back heel from Muñez, or Muñez was upset as he was just inside the penalty area. Zukic. Zukic, who just scored. He's eyeing it here. Wonder if he goes himself again. Referee just halting things here for the moment. Referee just having some words here. Zukic, can he deliver again? And he does! What a pass from Zukic! The captain has turned things around. It's 4-3. Look at that. That pass. Perfect on the dot. And 3 unanswered goals for the Risers. All the momentum in their favor. How does Cincinnati respond to this? All the way up ahead. Can Cincinnati come with a response? They might. Down goes a Muskegon player. And a foul is awarded as Muñez fouled him there. Kind of knew that was going to be a foul in it, the way that he was moving Ariano. The Arianos have been rather quiet in the early goings of this one. But still a whole nother half. Here right in front of us, Real up ahead, bounces off the boards, Pablo Real. And now here comes Cincinnati. And that pass, looking for Nephew, and a bounce off the board. Schmidt nearly mistimed that one. Sevenovich looking for help, finally gets it. Right into Velasquez, the 1-2. Real gets it. And the shot saved by Pinckney. The Reals are trying to link up, still the Reals. Fires on the left foot, straight into the chest of Pinckney. Pinckney's gonna wind up with the left arm. Up ahead, Sevenovich wins it right back. He was looking for Lamar. And now one back This one will get all the way back for Sabinovich. Now they just calm things down here. Plays catch to the back there, Sabinovich and Calabrese. Muskegon taking their time, 3 unanswered goals right now, and there's the main man, the captain, Zukic, Elmadine Zukic. He's come on in this second quarter and has made 2 goals happen. Zukic, did he get the call for Muskegon? Yes, he did. Just about 5 to go, Zukic in the free kick spot. He has been the man these last 2 chances right around these areas. Can he deliver for a 3rd time? Almost, as Sabinovich is saved. Just kept in. Hasevic plays it across. Calabrese, Zukic. Hasevic. This looks a lot like the Muskegon Risers from the first quarter. Calming things down. Taking control. Cincinnati, they had that little spurt in the first 2-3 minutes of the second quarter. And since then, since that 3rd goal's gone in, they've really taken over. That pass gets all the way up. Trying to turn it out. Washington, who's just come on. Hasevic keeps it in. Sabinovich gets it back. Front, there's a shot off the boards. Hasevic, great little 1-2. Pinned up. Trying to get it off the boards was Zavala. And that's going to be a foul on Sabinovich. Doesn't believe it, but that was clearly a foul. 3.5 to go. Munoz. All the way up into the corner. Cincinnati trying to respond. Can they get out? Someone lost a shoe. And Velasquez to Real. Trying to get out of tight spaces. And quickly out of his penalty area is Pinckney. Munoz, Novakovic. He's been special in this quarter. Eubanks goes back. Munoz launching it. And that one is caught by Schmidt. 3 minutes to play in the first half. Risers were 3-1 down. They lead it 4-3. Cincinnati, they scored a goal late in the first quarter. Let's see if they can do that here. Novakovic. Munoz intercepted. Real. Real gets it to Velasquez. Being patient, looking to go inside when they can. Don't want to give up anything as there's a little bit of a collision with Real and Eubanks on this near side. Real, that's a great ball. One back by Lamar. Out of play. Should be a corner. Nope, they're going to say a free kick. Zukic not on the field right now. He scored 2 goals, scored 1, assisted 1 from a spot around here at Sabinovich. Can Muskegon take advantage again? Lays it off. Real puts it in the top bins. Jair Real, what a goal. And this game is completely flipped on its head. Set pieces have been the difference. 3 goals from set pieces from the Muskegon Risers. Now, how can Cincinnati respond in the final 2 minutes of the first half? Or does Muskegon have another goal in them? Turning, Hasevich gets triple teamed almost. Loses it, here comes Cincinnati the other way. Shot, ooh, just wide. It's a great shot coming in. Blocked off by Washington. That shot from Muniz, it is player's own body. Pinned up in the boards, turning. Schmidt covers it up. Muskegon wanting a foul, they're not gonna get it. But now the Risers can restart. Given away. Here come the Swerve. Novakovic. Novakovic, ball up in the air. Schmidt covers it up, just bouncing. And upset on that one, maybe a frustration foul from Steven Muniz. And Steven Muniz gonna get caught here. Zukic, he's been the difference. Real. Zukic, under a minute to go. Man advantage, Cincinnati made it pay last time. Cincinnati 50% on the year on the power play. Real off the post. McKenzie coming over to clean things up. Cleared up, battle for it. And is that a foul? Yes, it is. Foul on Eddie. Lays it off. Turning, Zukic. Real, he just scored. Shot off the boards. And Pinckney sends it out. Back to Real. Zukic. Zukic. McKenzie headed away by Zavala. Sent long, and Schmidt will come out. Real. Muskegon. Last chance of a goal in the second quarter. Real. Jair Real blocked by Zavala. Novakovic, can he make it count? Novakovic, Zukic quickly to come over, and great recovery. Schmidt quickly sends it long. One back by Zavala, and that's going to do it for the first half. 5-3 Muskegon Risers. Let's take a look at that amazing second quarter that we just watched. 3-1, the Swerve, they were up, and then some quick goals. Armen Zahidic and then Novakovic. He had a couple of really good runs. He scored one on a run like that. He missed this chance, but then Zukic just bends it right through. And then Zukic, could he do it again? Well, he kind of did, but a pass into Zahidic to tie things. Or excuse me, take the lead, and then Savanovic to Real, boom. Straight into the top bins. An unbelievable first half. We're going to step aside for halftime as you are watching Major Arena Soccer League here on the National Soccer Network.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
An injured knee might look pretty simple, but there's a whole person behind that injury. At Trinity Health, we combine all the knowledge and expertise of a national health system with personalized healthcare that treats the individual behind the injury. Because we see all of you.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before. Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges a past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
An injured knee might look pretty simple, but there's a whole person behind that injury. At Trinity Health, we combine all the knowledge and expertise of a national health system with personalized healthcare that treats the individual behind the injury. Because we see all of you.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before. Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
Haven't changed, had much to say, but man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. I told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town.
Just about ready to start the second half here at Trinity Health Arena in Muskegon, Michigan. The top two teams in the Great Lakes North Division of the MASL at it right now. 5-3 Muskegon Risers. Cincinnati Swerve had the lead for 2 goals. They were up 3-1 at one point. And then all of a sudden, 4 unanswered goals in that second quarter from Muskegon. It started off slow, but things got going in the second. Risers going left to right on your screen in the green. Cincinnati Swerve going right to left, and this is that man, Elmaden Zukic. Elmaden Zukic on the ball, drops it off. Zukic took a deflection off McKenzie, and then it goes into the stands of a man trying to eat some nachos. Real. Plays catch with Zukic. Real. Great save by Pinckney. Real turning. Real goes by one. Can't get past the second off the boards. And then cleared away, but as far as Calabrese. Calabrese keeps it in. Gives it up to Hasovic. In the corner. Zukic. Back to Hasovic. I think there's a goalkeeper changes. Hasovic has a strike off the glass, and Zukic puts it out of play. The only other goalkeeper on our sheet, on our roster sheet for Cincinnati, is Todd Gegline. So new goalkeeper in between the sticks for Cincinnati. As down goes a Swerve player. Lockie took him down, and Munez is getting up. Munez is still down. And now we'll have a stoppage here as the trainer is going to come out and try to check out Munez. Lockie pleading his case right now to the official. Cincinnati upset with the call. Thank you for tuning in, spending your Friday night. Whether it's on the Muskegon Risers YouTube channel or here on the National Soccer Network here on Roku. Been delivering Muskegon Risers action all year, as this is their home finale of the regular season. And man, is it a big one between these two teams, both undefeated, 6-0 on the year. Standing over the ball right now is Sean Eubanks for the Swerve. Eubanks now guides McKenzie to his left and then guides Nephew to his right. See what Eubanks can do. Lockie battling for position on the goal line. Lays it off. Nephew dummies it to Zavala. Zavala's got to clear it, and that did not go according to plan for Cincinnati. And that one bounces off the boards. Eubanks. Jake Lofgren also in the net for Muskegon. So both teams with some goalkeeper changes in between the posts. Todd Gegling for Cincinnati and Jake Lofgren now for the Muskegon Risers, as that one is intercepted for a second by Cody Loss. McKenzie forced to retreat. Can he give it back? He does. Gegling clears. Breathing down his neck, though, is Ariano. And now here comes Savovic. Or Novakovic, excuse me. He was through on net, but looks like offsides. Andre Novakovic has been really good when he gets on the ball. Two really good runs. One ended up in a goal. One just went off the post. Sabinovic gives it up to the near side. Zahidic, he has a goal as well. He, of course, scored off of that cross from Zukic. Low pressure now from Cincinnati, as this is kind of what the first half looked like with Muskegon, as it gets up to Zukic, and that one's cut out by McKenzie. Jacek. Novakovic goes down. Again, foulable spot for all these players. The refs have called it every single time when a player's back is to goal. Or away from the goal, rather, and goes away, trying to connect a pass. But the Risers just controlling things now. And now Cincinnati will retreat into their own half. Calabrese. Zahidic. Hasovic gives it up. And there's a strike from Calabrese. Cleared away. Muskegon wanted a handball. Referee says no. Hasevich set, and now there's going to be a push from Hasevich. But everyone in the crowd appealing for a handball, they just weren't going to get it. Good crowd here today at Trinity Health Arena. Is now Cincinnati on the run. Trying to turn with his back. Zahidic, dangerous pass. Deflection goes off Zavala and out of play. 3.5 gone in the third quarter. No goals yet. But as we've seen in this game, goals come in. They come in waves. You might not score for a little bit. Down goes Hasevich, and now it's a giveaway. Trying to turn out of it. That was Cincinnati coming back to retrieve it, his nephew. Sends it long. Pokorski in the corner to Munez. Munez intercepted. Hasevich turning. Hasevich, really good skill, is going to get pinned up. Muskegon fans wanting a foul. They're not going to get it. They're letting them play. A lot of physicality, a lot of jersey pulling, but coming away with it is Ariano. Really well worked from Hasevich. Great hustle. He had to deal with the double team, but he gets out. Lockie. He had a foul earlier on Munez. Lockie sends it into Hasevich into the corner, shielding it. Down he goes. And is the referee going to call a foul? Yes, he is. So a free kick, dangerous spot. We know set pieces have been the difference in this one, as Daniel Ariano is on it. 3 set piece goals scored from Muskegon. Ariano lays it back. One-time shot. It's a goal! Abraham Ariano gets his 6th goal on the season. And guess what? It's another set-piece goal. 4th of the game. Set pieces have been the kryptonite to Cincinnati. And they've been punished almost every time. Now how can Cincinnati get a response? 5 unanswered goals right now for the Risers. Cincinnati, since that 3-1 lead, just hasn't generated a ton of offense. They finally get it in the Risers' half. Just inside the zone, and now nearly given away. And it finally is. Good pressure coming from Ariano. Daniel Ariano, that is. And Daniel Ariano picks it up. Looking in the corner. Back to almost for Abraham Ariano. Ariano was looking for a 2nd goal in as many minutes. Off the boards. 1 back by Timmer. Ariano. Muskegon is just starting to pile things on now. They're looking for their 7th. Ooh, that pass nearly got through, but Loss got in the way. Lockie was wide open on this near side. But 6-3 right now with the Risers. You're looking at the top 2 teams undefeated in the Great Lakes North. Sabinovich. Munez wins it. Ooh, that's gonna be. That's a tough collision. Brett Timmer, and that's a blue card on Munez. And things are starting to get bad to worse for Cincinnati. That is a tough challenge. It's going to be the 2nd time the Risers have been on a power play. Zukic comes on. Of course, 4 set-piece goals. Can they make it 5? Zukic, it gets blocked. Out of play off of Pokorski. They take it quickly, and the rebound is tucked home. No, the referee saying he took it too quickly. Abraham Ariano was there. Zukic lays it off. Real. Hasovic. Real. That's Jair. Calabrese. Now Muskegon just taking their time, making sure not to give up anything. Celia Zukic is there at the back post. His second goal of the game. His third goal contribution. The captain is unbelievable. It's now 6 unanswered. It is just getting bad to worse for the Cincinnati Swerve. Trailing 7-3 now, 6 unanswered goals. And now a giveaway and a great shot coming from Andrew Nephew. Cincinnati need that. That's almost like how they need to get their goal, is a little bit of a hustle play and a turnaround and a quick shot. But the Risers have other ideas. Zukic slows it down. Had Savanovic on the other side. He was calling for it, but Zukic just slows things down. Hasovic and Zahidic play catch in the back. Good entry pass. It's going to fall to Zukic. Zukic turning. Can't get past Nephew, and then Nephew gets away. Turning. Villarreal can't clear it. It's going to get back to Geiglin, who sends it out of play, upset with how that pass was received in the penalty area. And another set piece. It's the main man himself, Elmadine Zukic. 2 goals, 1 assist so far tonight. Can he add another point? Lays it off, Hasovic, and it goes in! I don't know how that one went in. Take another look. Just lays it off. It must have taken a weird spin off the gloves of Geiglin. But make that 7 unanswered. 8-3 Muskegon. And now it looks like we might take the media timeout. I think we will. We're going to step aside for a quick moment. The Muskegon Risers are pouring it on as you're watching MASL action here on the National Soccer Network. Welcome back to Muskegon, Michigan. It's the Trinity Health Arena. It's a battle of undefeateds, and for the top of the Great Lakes North Division in the MASL 3rd Division. My name's Ryan Glinsky. Thank you for tuning in tonight. And ever since the score, it was 3-1. Cincinnati, it looked like it was going to go their way. A goal from Andre Novakovic. Thought that this game could really get going in Cincinnati's favor, but Muskegon has had other ideas. We're currently in the restart of that last goal being scored by number 10, Fikret Hasovic, his 3rd goal of the season. And this man, Zukic, has just been running the show. 2 goals, 2 assists to his name. And that one's cleared away, and it's just getting bad to worse right now for Cincinnati. Of course, for Muskegon, they're going to travel down south to Novi tomorrow to take on Waza. And they're going to play a weekend series. Of course, this game was Munez intercepted. Now that challenge comes flying in from Cody Loss. Referee just got some things to calm down, and now a blue card issued to Cody Loss. So he's now going to sit. Munez, who just got the blue card on the last goal for Muskegon. Remember, last blue card, the only opportunity Cincinnati had in this game on a blue card, it did result in a goal. That was the 3rd goal for the Swerve. And since then, they haven't generated anything. Let's see if they can get a goal here, and this can generate maybe a little bit of a comeback for the Swerve. Perkowski, Munez, Novakovic, he's been brilliant all night. Just trying to get that little split of space. Pekorski, Munez, Nephew. Shot, takes a deflection, blocked by Calabrese. Nephew still has it. Pekorski. Novakovic. That ball bouncing out of the air. It falls right here on the near side. Munez. Step over. Pekorski. Novakovic. Turning. Novakovic takes a deflection off the boards. Rebound off the boards. Nephew's not there. Now Velasquez up ahead from Calabrese. Maybe a man advantage goal, but Novakovic, look at that. Quickly, is he going to draw the foul? Yes, he is. Velasquez can't believe it. Novakovic has been the one bright spot for the Cincinnati team. Couple of chances, and that's great recovery. If he doesn't get that one, maybe the game's over. Munez. Same lineup out there for Cincinnati. Nephew on the near side, mistimed hit. Cleared away by Calabrese, and that one is gonna stay in play. Thought maybe it went out for a split second, but Munez directing traffic. Pekorski, heavy touch. Munez, can he keep it in? He goes down. It's a 2-on-1 going the other way. Lockie to his right. Rael back to Lockie. Short-handed goal for the Risers. A giveaway in a bad spot. Pablo Real to Lockie. It is 9-3 Risers. His first goal of the season, Joe Lockie. 5.5 to go in the 3rd. And Munez, Munez is going to head into the box here. But I think we're still going to remain a 5-on-5. Referee just have a little bit of a discussion. Got a chance of the Muskegon Risers faithful here tonight at Trinity Health Arena. And let's take a look at some of these goals. This was to start the 3rd quarter. Abraham Ayano, unbelievable. And then this is the blue card. Could maybe say a little bit of selling that time from Brett Timmer, who went into the boards. 6'3" Hasovic puts it in, and Zukic, the back post, unmarked. And when you have the man advantage, then guess what? Zukic on the score sheet again for his 4th point. Fakes one way, Hasovic puts it in. Don't know how that one made its way into the back of the net. And then just moments ago, Munez, and then just a 2-on-1 for the goalkeeper. Nothing Geiglin can do as Lockie taps it home. That assist coming from Pablo Real. So there's still 5 players on the field right now for Cincinnati. Munez just goes into the box for disciplinary action. Jaden Bilek in the YouTube chat says vamos. If you're tuning in wherever you are, thank you for tuning in on this Friday night, whether it's here on Roku or on the Muskegon Risers YouTube channel. On the move again, they're not stopping Real. Pablo Real. He's got Hasevich in the middle, but good recovery from Lamar. Lamar with a challenge on Zahidic. McKenzie. Nephew. Cincinnati just trying to grow into the game a little bit. Lamar holding up play. Just can Cincinnati mount a bit of a comeback here? Of course, this is arena soccer. No lead is truly safe as Sean Lamar sends one into the crowds. But after that little spurt in the second quarter from Cincinnati, Muskegon has done a really good job of slowing things down as there's a foul. Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Hasevich. He can't believe it, but he grabbed Tyler Washington's jersey. Hasevich pleading his case that he was being held as well as we reach under the 5 minutes. Eubanks. McKenzie. Muskegon has done a really good job of just controlling the tempo. Lockheed's pass given away to Novakovic. Novakovic on the move. He's got Eubanks arriving on the left side. And he can't find that pass. I'll make that Ammon Connor. That was arriving on the back post. Novakovic. Let's see if he can be special from the free kick spot. Novakovic leaves it off. Eubanks takes a deflection, stays out. Rebound from Nephew off the glass. Eubanks headed away by Zukic. Kept in by Novakovic. Novakovic sends it into the net. Out of play. And that's the Swerve's best chance since that third goal. They just can't find a way to break down the Risers. They've been really good defensively. Lamar. And nearly a giveaway, but Gaglin had to come out quickly off his line. And a collision, referee saying no. As Calabrese, and now that's a big time challenge from Connor. Oh man, we gotta, ooh. This is getting bad. This is getting bad. He is heated. Calabrese is heated. He almost wanted to swing. And now some pushing and shoving afterwards. They got to get things underway. Calabrese's got to get off the field. Francesco now more pushing and shoving coming away. The goalkeeper Pinckney in there. We're going to have a couple of ejections. This has got out of hand fast. Don't worry, our main man, Will, is on the case of the production. Man, that is just, let's take a look at this. Just a headbutt. I don't even think we saw the headbutt. That's just the aftermath. We didn't see the full thing. Yeah, but it just kept escalating. Francesco Calabrese, he's probably going to be thrown out. Joe Lockheed might be thrown out. I think we're going to see Ammon Connor thrown out. But the referees have got to get things underway. Still 3.5 to go. Our main man, Will, our producer right there. It's not that bad of a collision, but then the headbutt, and we see Calabrese want to throw a punch. You can see him wind up there. Sean Lamar trying to calm him down, and you'll see Calabrese kind of get around. He'll kind of squirt out there, and then the goalkeeper Pinckney gets into it. I mean, I can't say I've ever seen that in the game of soccer before. So a blue card's going to be awarded to Andrew Nephew. A yellow card's going to be awarded now to Alex Pinckney, as things are just getting bad to worse now for Cincinnati. And now we're going to see another player go into the box. Yeah, that's going to be Amin Connor. And Calabresi's now going to come out. Yellow card. And then a yellow card's going to Lockie. I would have thought for sure Connor, and now Zukic upset, trying to plead his case. Wow. Zukic can't believe it. We'll get official word on what exactly just went down. And you're going to see a plethora of players in the box. We see Munez, we see Connor, we see Pinckney, we see Calabresi. And the referees are still trying to figure this thing out. So a yellow card for dissent. Lockie's now thrown out. So a yellow card for dissent for Pinckney. Severe unsportsmanlike conduct for Eddie Zavala. He got a yellow. And then we see on the other side for the Risers, reckless tackle. Actually, no, that was back a while ago from Cody Loss. We'll still get official word on what happened on the Riser side. Oh, Pinckney's going to be thrown out of this game as well. So 2 ejections as Pinckney waves to the crowd here at Trinity Health Arena. Daps up Todd Schmidt. I mean, shout out to our producer, Will Jenkins, for getting that all on air for you. But I mean, wow. That is, hopefully things de-escalate here. So after things are finally getting situated here, referees still just trying to figure this thing out, and that is just not something you want to see. You don't want to see anything like that. We see the referee still writing things down. We get a yellow card for dissent for Calabresi. He will remain in the game. He's just in the box now. We see Joe Lockie. He gets altercation red card, leaving the bench during altercation. So that is awarded. Headbutting goes to Alex Pinckney. He gets a red card. He also gets a yellow card for dissent. Blue card gets awarded here to Amin Connor for dangerous play. So that's how it's awarded here. Everything should be cleared up. We got still 3.5 minutes to go. Now Zukic. Zukic in the corner. And now Novakovic. Novakovic tied up. Now gets away from some pressure. Now is forced to go all the way back. Novakovic bounces out the boards to himself. He's going to do it again, and he's going to head into the boards. That might, you're going to have to call that. I think you're going to have to call just about every single foul just to make sure nothing de-escalates, or excuse me, escalates again, I should say, because you don't want anything bad to happen. We've already had a couple of ejections. Goes back with that one, his nephew. Novakovic clears. That one gets sent into the stands. So basically, to clear everything up, we'll clear everything up after Zukic has an opportunity right here, because this man just seems to find a goal every single time. I think there's 6 set-piece goals at this point for the Risers. Zukic lays it off. Hasevic, goal. It's as easy as it comes now for the Risers. That's the second time that goal, that same exact play, has been set. It's now 10-3 Risers, and they can just smell first place in the Great Lakes North Division. And that, my friends, is why I didn't try to clear everything up right there. So to clear everything up one last time, Amen Connor, who was involved in that first tackle, he gets a yellow card for severe unsportsmanlike conduct. And then Alex Pinckney gets headbutting, he gets a red card, and a yellow card for dissent, so he's ejected. And then you still have Munez, who's over there for severe unsportsmanlike conduct, yellow card. He's serving, and now here, look at here real quick. Can they answer? Novakovic puts it over the net. Pekorski tried to find Novakovic, but Munez is still serving. Or Eddie Zavala, excuse me, is still serving. And then on the other side, we have Joe Lockey, who gets gets ejected for leaving bench during altercation. That's a red card. And then on the other side, Calabrese gets a yellow card. Here's Pekorski looking to Munez. Munez just a little bit behind him. Munez looking for Villarreal. Villarreal wants it, doesn't get it. Here's Novakovic. Novakovic finds Villarreal, turning. Fires with his left foot, goes wide. But I think this third quarter, I think this game has had just about everything you need. Looking inside, Novakovic, he wanted it just about 20 feet away from the net as he was trying to line things up with the one touch. McKenzie. Lamar comes onto the field now. See, the benches are a little bit less for each team. That's going to get to Pekorski. Pekorski off the boards. That goes wide. Zahidic trying to get it up. He can't. Tie it up at the boards. Turning. He's going to come away with it. And now here come the Risers. They got a 3-on-2. Amareo. That's a great challenge from Lamar. That's nothing but ball. And now the Cincinnati goes the other way. Novakovic goes down. He gets pushed to the ground. Now pushed in the boards, and Novakovic holding his shoulder there. And now a blue card is going to be awarded. A blue card going to be awarded to Brett Timmer. Gives a flex to the bench a little bit. We'll get official word on what that blue card is, but the tackles are flying in now. Under a minute to go. So 47 seconds to go. Novakovic is still Zukic, the captain, goes to pick up his guy Abraham Ariano, who went down just moments ago. Here's Amareo. It's a clean tackle that time from Sean Lamar. Nothing dirty about that tackle. Taken short. Pekorski fires with the left foot, and Lamar was there on the back post. Here's Pekorski again. Now Nephew. Nephew turning. Nephew loses it. Gets back to Pekorski under 40 seconds to go. Here's McKenzie. Back to McKenzie, and intercepted by Hasevich. No, still McKenzie, and then quickly to come out of his penalty, or off his line, is the goalkeeper for the Risers. Throws it up and out of play. That is Jake Lofgren. So charging dangerously is the blue card awarded to the Muskegon Risers. Number 15, Brett Timmer. McKenzie, last couple of moments here. Nephew, they gotta hurry. And now given away. Hasevich can bleed things out if he wants, just sends it long. There's 5 seconds to go anyway, but that's gonna do it for the third quarter. Unbelievable stuff, what we just saw. Let's rewind it quickly. The third quarter, let's check out all those highlights. There's a lot to unpack in this third quarter. We've had lots of goals. We've had nearly a fight. We've had a couple of ejections. We've seen a handful of goals come from one side as Abraham Ariano gets that one in. And we're going to step aside for the third quarter. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter as you're watching MASL action here on the National Soccer Network.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
About to get underway for the start of the fourth quarter. Risers up 10-3. Cincinnati's still on a man advantage right now. Of course. And now we'll have another stoppage here. I think we may have to restart it again. I think we may have to restart the quarter. Maybe referees not fully underway. And now we get things underway to start this fourth quarter. Zavalda. Pekorski. In the corner to Munez. And now Amareo, or excuse me, make that Real. He'll have it tied up in the corner. Down goes Loss. That pass. Hasevich does a really good job of trying to shield. Still Hasevich. And now here comes Cody Loss. Loss on the move. They scored one shorthanded. Can they score a second? No, he can't. Geiglin. Nephew. Pokorski. And now here comes Zavalda. Or Zavala, excuse me. Pokorski. Zavala. Into the mix. It's loose, and it's tapped in by Munez. So the Swerve make advantage of the man advantage for the second time today. And now it's 10-4. Is there a lifeline in Cincinnati now? They finally stopped the 9-goal unanswered streak from the Risers. Ball just bounces off the boards. Lofgren not quick to react. Could this be a lifeline and maybe some momentum building for the Swerve? Ball loose quickly off his line was Geiglin, but I think we have an offside call regardless. So 13.5 to go still. Washington off the boards. Ooh, nearly got through. But we are back to even strength, by the way. And nearly a giveaway in a dangerous spot. Pressure coming from Jacek. And now there's going to be another foul. We'll see if anything was awarded. We've seen blue cards awarded for something like that. And with the way this game has gone, you think maybe extra disciplinary actions for anyone. Up ahead, shielding it, Velasquez. Ooh, collision, that's unintentional. You can tell from up here. Jacek and Loss collide. Yeah, you'll see this is unintentional. Jacek comes all the way back. He's not trying to go in for attack. Yeah, that's unintentional. It's not trying to hurt him in any way, but hopefully they're each okay. Jacek moving around, goes off. Loss is on the field right now, so he's good. That gets into the corner. Real. Amareo. Excuse me, make that Real. Saw 1-2, didn't see the second one. McKenzie intercepts Munez. Now to McKenzie. 13 minutes to go. This is still a lot of time in arena soccer to potentially make a comeback. We've seen how many goals quickly the Risers have scored. Let's see if they can make a comeback. Nephew takes a deflection. Loss. Gets up to Munez, and it's intercepted. Good move. Nephew intercepts that attack and cuts that one out. McKenzie. Up ahead, bounces off the boards, looking for Villarreal. May have hit him in the arm. Up to this near side. McKenzie comes away with it. Opportunities of Real on his right. Villarreal, Lofgren with the save. Did not use his arms there, or use his hands rather. He was outside the box, made himself big, but that's not a handball. Nephew fires off the bar. I think Lofgren got a piece on the way up. Trying to turn. Real trying to get out of it, he does. He finds Daniel Arellano. Daniel, oh, that's beautiful from Arellano. He's got movement on the right. Can he find it? He can't. Oh, Geiglin spilt it. Kept in, McKenzie heads it away. Off the glass. McKenzie now gets away. Can he keep it in? Villarreal cannot. (10-4) at the moment with the Risers up by 6. 11:41 to go. A lot of time remaining. Cincinnati wants to get something out of this game. Maybe get a point, maybe two. They're going to have to get a response here, but Muskegon, I'm sure, is fine with just trying to milk everything they can. Villarreal missing time. The header is Zahadic. Zahadic goes back. Nephew. Zahadic. Turning. heads into the boards, and that's going to be a foul on Zahidic. I'm sure Muskegon would like to control the game a little bit more like they were back in the first and second majority of that third quarter, really, until that big brawl kind of consumed. And now intercepted, given away by Lamar, but one back by Pekorski. Pekorski can see went up, takes a deflection off Munez. Doesn't go in the back of the net. Real sending it long on the chase. That's Zabinovic. Sabinovic turning. Gives it up to Real, and now Muskegon can just milk things if they want. Sabinovic to the far side. Now gets it back, and this is what Muskegon wants to do. They want to just control the tempo, dictate everything, and they're fine. They have a 6-goal lead with 10.5 to play. They can go forward if they feel like it, and when the opportunity is right, they try to get it up to Ariano, but he lost it. Ball bouncing. Munez trying to keep it in. Sabinovic wins it back, and again, the more that Muskegon is on the ball, controlling it, the worse for Cincinnati it becomes. They want to try to get anything out of it, but set pieces have been the difference in this one. Little collision, no foul. As here's Ariano. Ariano, he scored once in this game. Ariano back to Brandon Edwards. Edwards just couldn't control it as it goes out of play. But set pieces have been the main difference in this game. You think of Muskegon, 7 goals from set pieces. 2 of them were the exact same way. A pass from Zukic straight into Hasanovic, or Hasovic, excuse me. Didn't need to add an extra syllable there. But that has been the difference in a giveaway. Zukic plays it back on a 1-2, a little bit too far for Zukic. Coming out of off the blue card was Timmer. Zukic turning, still Zukic. Zukic turning, Timmer, saved by Gaglin. What a great bit of skill from Zukic. And there's part of the collision is Cabrisi. One back by McKenzie. Cabrisi. Zukic trying to pin it off the board. Zukic, an acrobatic scissor kick, goes well wide. We're under 10 minutes now. Timmer plays it off the boards. And a great sliding challenge from Loss. Again, got to be careful with a turf burn and all that fun stuff. Maybe that's why he's rocking the leggings all the time. Collision, Timmer with the strike. I think that may have gone off Zukic. And I think that one might be called back for a foul. See right there, Loss. Nope, no foul. Oh, they are going to call that one back for the foul. So Zukic, 2 goals, couple of assists to his name. Can he deliver once again? Thought about it, now does. Hasovic, strike. That one just goes over off the glass, still in. Zukic will send it all the way back. Maybe some line changes possibly. Oh, and it's a giveaway in a bad spot. And just couldn't control that pass was Connor. Velasquez, he's got a couple of people. Velasquez moving to his right. Turned into the corner by Eubanks. 8.5 to go. Velasquez trying to play it off the boards. McKenzie's is there. And now cleared off again. And now quickly off his line is going to be Lofgren. 8.5 to go. Real, Jair Real. Real can tee one up. Still Real, still going. And then quickly off his line is Gaglin. Heaves it down the field. And one back by Hasovic. Turning, trying to get past Bunez. And look at that from Hasovic. That's wonderful. Look at this run from Hasovic. He's got players to his left and his right. He's going to go himself. Hasovic. What a save by Gaglin. And that one goes into the net. Maybe a media timeout, our final one. And yeah, that's going to be our final media timeout of this one. 7:47 to go in regulation. Risers lead at 10-4. We're going to step aside. We'll have the remainder of regulation here on the National Soccer Network. All right, we are back as a bit of a light show going on here at Trinity Health Arena. As a fourth quarter 10-4 Muskegon Risers. As the light show has ended, we'll get back out to the field. And Trinity Health Arena, they do a really good job with their game day production here. A lot of fun festivities for all the fans, all ages. And they have a really good Major Arena Soccer League team as well to help it. Hasevich, looks like he's in the corner. Couple of options at the back post and up top. On the corner here, Hasevich leaves it, fires, that one goes just wide. What a strike that time from Sabinovic. Shot goes high off Zahidic. Hasevich. And then finally cleared by Villarreal, and I think it may have taken a deflection. Hasevich, about 30 or so feet away. Leaves it. Real, great skill. Has someone on skates, shot off the boards, Nephew clears. Falls as far as Hasevich, who can keep it in to Swerve half. Sabinovic. Sabinovic turning, cutting, firing, takes a deflection. Zahidic on the rebound, and it goes just wide. He was looking for his 11th goal. This team scores, Muskegon. They score about 8.5 goals a game. They've scored 51 entering tonight, make it 61 after 7 games. They're going to take on Detroit Waza tomorrow. They're going to play a handful of games off the boards. And that shot coming from Daniel Arellano. Arellano turning, wins it back in a dangerous spot. Arellano trying to get it back, turning. Real leaves it for Sabinovic, who turns over. Villarreal puts a good stick in. Munez puts a stick in as well. Munez just on his knees right now. He's been giving it his all. Sabinovic. Real trying to put it in front. Nephew clears. Zukic may have hit a hand on Villarreal. They don't give it to him. It's Nephew in the corner. Nephew on his left foot. Can tee one up if he wants. Trying to cut it into Villarreal. And Real is there. Pablo Real. 6 minutes to play in regulation. Look at this run from Loss. Oh my goodness. Look at Cody Loss. Can he finish it though? He can't. Trying to win it back. He does. It was stuck in between the legs of Gaglan, the goalkeeper. Can fire one from distance. Real finds Zukic. Bounces off the boards. Zukic. Zukic turning. Zukic has his jersey pulled, somehow gets out of it. He's got some really good feet, and somehow Zukic gets a foul. Some extracurriculars a little bit afterwards. 5.5 to go. And a giveaway. Here's Real. Firing, blocked, rebound, straight. Rebound for Arellano. Doesn't get it, Sabinovic. And it's cleared. Zavala losing it for a second. Still Zavala in a dangerous spot, gives it away to Ariano. Ariano tees one up. Down on the floor right now is Calabrese. And Zavala sends it straight into the board, sends it out of play. Restart taken quickly. It's Real. Jair Real gives it up on the far side, trying to get it back. I don't think Real was expecting it. Jair leaves it. Calabrese. Real looking for someone on the far post. Doesn't get there. Now in the corner, we reach the under 5-minute mark of regulation. McKenzie gives it to Ariano. Real thought about it. Back to Ariano. Can he get another goal? Ariano. Abraham Ariano still. And that one is saved by Geiglin. Kokorski on the ball. Cincinnati, a battle of undefeateds here today. And one's going to remain undefeated after this one. And it's looking ever likely that it's going to be the Risers. After this one, the Swerve, they take on Kalamazoo. Actually, no, they don't. Their next game is not until the Muskegon Risers on Saturday, March 14th. They'll be playing this one back at the Game Time Training Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. As here's an opportunity for Cincinnati in the free kick spot. Of course, mentioned the Risers will be playing 2 games this weekend against Waza down in Novi. Lamar back to Nephew, takes a deflection. Now Pekorski sends it back in, and that's a great save by Lofgren. Villarreal turning. Villarreal, great little bit of skill to get out of it. Villarreal, Zukic. Zukic trying to win it. Calabrese trying to gut it off the boards, and now Muskegon can try to clear out of their own half. Zukic gets it down. And now there's going to be a foul. Zukic wants a card. And I think a blue card is going to be awarded. That's going to be Sean Lamar. He's going to get a blue card. Let's see. Yeah, I think you're just holding up play there on Hasovic. And especially with, he's probably last man back at that point. But Sean Lamar is going to join the long list of players in this game that have entered the blue card category, ejection category. We've had a lot of infractions in this game. 5 on each side. It's going to be now 6 for Cincinnati with that one. Zukic. Real in the corner. Hasovic. Back to Real. Turning. Left foot firing and scores. Jair Real. They make the man advantage count once again. His hat trick now. Look at this strike once again. Gets on his left foot. Boom. Right into the top shelf. And now Lamar, who just gets back out there. Velasquez sent up by Zahidic. Lamar intercepts. And now hopefully just as this game comes to its waning moments, as here comes Cincinnati on the move, trying to get it into the corner to Munez. As this game comes down to the waning moments, hopefully nothing silly happens to hurt some performances, to hurt any players, as here's Hasovic. Gets it to Zukic. Intercepted. Stays in play. And then goes out of play. Hasovic. Sent up, and there's Zukic all alone, and he tried the acrobatic once again. It's not going to cut it this time. Under 2 minutes to play. Munez. But yeah, you hope that there's just nothing silly like that happen You don't want to hurt any players in a game where the game's out of hand. The game's already over. You don't want anything silly to happen to hurt some players later on down the line. And that last one to Sean Lamar, charging from behind. That is the blue card. That's what was awarded to him. Pekorski has a strike. That's a good save. Rebound by Villarreal. And that one goes into the sky. But a top undefeated matchup. I'm excited to see this matchup in its reverse fixture back in middle of March. So it should be a fun one. This is a really highly contested game between these two, but there was just that little spurt in the third quarter where the Risers just took over. They want more potentially. Cleared away by McKenzie. Munez. McKenzie, one-touch passing. Up to Nephew. Can they get a consolation maybe trying to get it over to Pekorski? It finally gets to Pekorski, but look at how quickly to react off his line was Lofgren. Zukic on the move again. Zukic, Savinovic across to Real. And what a save by Geiglin. Turn, look at this skill. Still going. That's Real. Marcos Real, Savinovic on the rebound. Savinovic, Marcos Real. Right into Zukic at the back heel. Ooh, rebound by Savinovic. And it's put home. The 12th goal of the game by the Risers. And Damir Savinovic is going to join the goal party. McKenzie. In the chat, Aiden Hanchett says Risers' closest game of the season. I think it's now tied for their closest game of the season. They typically win by, I think on average, about 7 goals a game. And there's a collision there with McKenzie. They're going to let them play. Nope, they're not. The last 30 seconds. A shout out to everyone in the YouTube chat, the Muskegon Risers page on their YouTube. Make sure you drop them a subscribe. Follow, like their live, like their videos. They do a really good job with not only the production, but the game day production for the game environment. Really good job here at the Trinity Health Arena. As Nephew with a shot, that goes right into the sky. And that should wrap things up. Again, shout out to anyone listening here on Roku, the National Soccer Network. Enjoy your time here today as the Risers are going to improve to undefeated on the year. And Swerve, the Cincinnati Swerve, they're going to receive their first loss of the season as these two teams just continue to push for the MASL playoffs. And there it is, the final score. The Muskegon Risers win it 12-4 here. An unbelievable game. Let's take a look at those full game highlights. This is going to be from the fourth quarter. They got a goal. Maybe we thought they could get a response, maybe a little bit of a comeback as Munez puts it home. And then the third quarter was just kind of Muskegon just making sure we don't do a lot of silly mistakes. That was a collision there, but just make sure Muskegon sees this game out. They continue to put a lot of pressure on that Cincinnati Swerve net. They didn't score a ton of goals in this one. They only scored 2, where they've been scoring a ton of goals in each quarter. Little scoring recap. 1 goal in the first quarter for the Risers, 4 in the second, 5 in the third, only 1 in the fourth. On the other side, for Cincinnati, 1 goal in the first, 2 in the second, none in the third, 1 in the fourth. But that's when it was all about the 9 unanswered goals from the Muskegon Risers. And then a little bit of late consolation goals. Jair Real, he's had 2 really good goals. That one went into the top shelf. And then eventually we see one last one to Savinovic. Zukic, this guy was unbelievable all night long. And Savinovic, Geiglin too slow to react off of his line, getting from post to post. But that's going to wrap things up here in this one. The Muskegon Risers, they remain undefeated. Cincinnati gets their first loss of the year. I want to say thank you to everyone tuning in on YouTube and here on Roku. My name's been Ryan Glinsky. Shout out to our producer, Will Jenkins, who was unbelievable all night long. But until next time, good night, everybody.